Hello, beautiful folks, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's Gintu. Today's today. Tomorrow gonna be another day. Here we're gonna be starting this kind of the video one-on-one from my G Castle here, and everything is so fantastic. As you understand, I've a little bit stopped here constructing because of some 2-3 matters and issues that I'm still solving out to make sure that everything gonna be coming to the panel in a way that I had to get my brother to school. That's where now everything just a little bit dropped. But I know I'm gonna be coming up again to make sure that everything gonna be coming out, as I'm gonna be making sure that the G Castle continues and is upgraded onto the new style that it's gonna be. And I'm gonna be making sure that everything is possible. I understand small steps, which is a single step, always makes a perfect step at the end of the mile. That is always one of the moments that are always more fantastic. Today, you know, much of the people right now, they're gonna be east, west, and south, bulking much of their own stuffs here and there. Everything is so silent. You understand that much of the things that are being solved east, west, and south. Whoever gonna be having some parties, whoever gonna be having each and every kind of the leisure, vacations, tours, talk about maybe you're gonna be having any kind of the moment that you're gonna be. I wish you a good way and a good moment for whatever you're gonna be accessing it. As you're gonna be watching the video, I say that thank you to the Almighty God again and giving us this kind of the protection. Today I'm gonna be talking about, guys, I've tried and I'm trying my best to make sure that I'm solving much of the problems also, and solving much of the issues that are emergencyized in a way that there are much of the people who need much of the help, even if we're going to be a little bit a single, but they understand that there's something which is going to be benefiting them more equally and more profitable. In a way that I'm going to be bringing this kind of the video, we have so many scenarios and occasions that we can solve in each and kind of the matters. We have seen, I'm trying the best to make sure that I'm equipping this kind of the young generation a little bit of the hope, number one. Number two, encouraging them to make sure that they should not give up, in a way that they have to understand that tomorrow gonna be bringing a new life. They should not talk about, oh, because I'm done this way, I'm doing this one, I'm not in terms of that one. They should not lose hope because of such kind of a thing, or they should not have that kind of peer pressure in a way that, oh, the other person is doing this, the other person is doing this. Everybody has his own time, and that's why I say that even there's a song that is saying that whenever you follow each and kind of the roads, that there are much of the roads that are not even stepped, and they're there and they are persevering. Talk about their existence is there, but what also knows those kind of the roads, it's only time. And that's why we always, I always come out and inform so many people outside there that don't ever think about you are left behind. Everybody was created with a purpose. And today I'm going to be in this kind of the Sunday, and I'm going to be getting this as a fact, because there's so much of the people who think about, oh, because Gintu is making this one, maybe he's blessed more much than me. No, everybody has his own time. Don't lose hope, and don't think about things will not come and things will ever run to your position. Maybe the time has not reached. That's where I'm talking about. Time is everything. And to the real perfectionist and the real perfect model, they're gonna be waiting for me a little bit here. What I can say is I've tried to help even today. I'm gonna be getting also to Jacinta, the lady, and I think she's gonna be now looking a little bit more fantastic, because I tried the best to make sure that she's gonna be living a good life, and also she's protruding with it. Also, I'm taking care of the younger sister who are gonna be giving you this kind of the video today, that they're gonna be covering the younger sister who is in grade 8, because I'm gonna be transferring her school, because already the parents are living in Nyabohanse, and she is living around 15 kilometers from Nyabohanse, so it will not be very perfect, as she's gonna be in talk about the mother and the other sister. They're gonna be in a different position. She's gonna be in a different position. Also, this kind of the schools we have, the day scholars, you have to understand it. And I'm gonna be making sure I'm gonna be changing her school with an immediate effect, which is tomorrow on Monday, because today was on Sunday. I'm just getting everything in touch to make sure that everybody is catered for the best. Also, we're going to be having a little bit of the chit-chat with Jacinta, because we're going to be having some of the 2-3 things that she's going to be solving there. She's going to be getting her own certificate from the secondary school. I appreciate much of the people who has been a part of the program and equipping them with much of the best, and also giving us the best a way of them to be handled in a way that they're going to be looking life as other normal life or like other people. I think they're going to be changing meticulously and in a way that nobody will ever recognize recognize how they have just moved. And that's why I said I'm gonna not bring them back to the village they were, because we have much of the witchcraft which is protruding, including much of the YouTubers. I said one day that the YouTubers right now, they're in a very difficult position, in a way that if you are moving, somebody can just go to this kind of the witches and do much which is not even responsible. We have seen and we have been told much about it, that somebody can talk about, oh, why is Gintu doing this, why is Gintu doing this, why I want Gintu to stop and I want this and then this. That is possible to this kind of that's why we say that we should be praying very much better, in a way that only God understands what is the perseverance of you, in a way that you're going to be making it. And I'm going to be getting one of the lady again today to the site, which is my story, as she has been suffering for now. It's 2 weeks after the schools have been opened, and she's still at home. Imagine a lady who is she is a bit in terms of the talk about how she gonna be. She's a lady of the high school, you understand. She's still a minor, but the occasion that she is subjected, in a way that the family background, and I've been followed here, and I was thinking about last time I bought there some of the trees to help them so they can just get a school fee, and also again they came to me, the same lady today came to me that, oh, again, to please, I want us to have a video. What kind of the video am I talking about? What video do you want me to do with you, because you are still a minor? No, I want to speak with the parents. Why you? She told me that I'll be at home, and what's the problem? She told me about she doesn't have a school fee, and she has been staying at home. She needs to go to school, but things are not working. I understand each and every kind of the pathways this kind of the people are passing through, because I was ever into terms of that one. When you see Gintu is always coming up and talking about this kind of the stuffs, how they're gonna be, I understand, because I was once in that kind of the position they are, and I know how they are suffering in terms of, if you want to learn, I understand how it affected my result at the end, because to that kind of the time I was east, west and south, and to the road. Whenever I go with this money, they throw me out. I go each and every kind of the week. After 3 days, I'm back home. After 3 days, I'm back home. It was traumatizing in a way that I felt bad in that condition I was. And when I see other small girls outside here, and they're subjected into such kind of maybe laborious works as they kind of just do, not everybody has that kind of a heart that Kintu going to be talking about, I can help. But we can try. Right now, the economy is very bad in Kenya. Everything has fluctuated in terms of the pricing, in terms of the commodities, and talk about the economy is very bad and harsh to the people who understand that they're in the low class level, and understand. And I'm going to be getting this kind of the lady to the platform after solving this kind of Jacinta'S occasions, and also getting to understand if she's going to be getting to the KMTC, or she's going to be getting to the TTC, which is Teachers Training College. She's going to be making sure she's going to be like a teacher. I think about she's going to be doing it as better if we see the grades buffer to get the position in KMTC that she was relying, so she can just go there and be admitted. I know I'm going to be doing it perfectly, and for the people always trusting on Gintu, trust me, I'm going to be making a change, and a change is going to be coming into the village, because as we see people are suffering, there are people who are talking about, oh, I had Gintu, he could help me in this kind of the scenario. I'm trying my best. If you're going to be touched to help this kind of the young girls and the young boys who might be getting an interview like my story, I will encourage you that please support, and I will really appreciate. And people just talk about, thank you very much for the best way you ever do and make it happen. At this kind of an artifact, I say, let me get to the ground and put the boot. Talk about I remove the boot and get into the ground and make sure that we're going to be kicking off this kind of the panel as going to be making it happen. That's why I also have a little bit stopped the construction, and I know I'm going to be back to it in a short while, as making sure that everything is possible under the sun of the Lord. And I say to all the people who are ever touched, and also we're going to be talking about Gintu, we can make it happen. Come out and we shall be sharing, and we can just put our thoughts together, and everything will be so fantastic here. Let me check this kind of the ladies, as we're going to be solving much of the matters, if I'm capable of solving a small. But I understand I could have been there and helped them, but I had a brother also to take care of, and it drained me a lot of money to get to the university. You understand universities, how they eat a lot of money for the people people to get admissions there. So I'm gonna be coming to that one, as everything gonna be coming to you live, which is one-on-one. And this is a request to say thank you very much for everyone, and this is the sad stories outside here. Let's get into my story. Guys, I have landed, and I think these are the trees that they're gonna be selling to me, and they wanted Gintu to buy much of the trees, but right now there's no money of talking about. I can just buy much of the stuffs here, like trees and whatever, but I'll try my best to check, because they're saying that they're gonna be having some of the trees. Even looking for the market right now for the trees, it's not there for them a little bit to cover their stuffs here. You can see the background how it is, and this is just how the toilet is, and that's why they're just using it here. You can entail and talk about there's a little bit of a problem, and they are looking for a hope, and each kind of the time that is moving. I spotted this kind of the tree. That's the ones they want to buy, they want to sell, but it's already sold to another person. But they're going to be talking about, oh, you know, we're going to be sorting it out. I don't know. Let me handle it once and for all, so they can just understand what's really popping out at this kind of the time here, as everything going to be so fantastic here. Let me get in here. Hello? Odi? Odi? Aya, njo. The kitchen here. That's a bathroom. It's just there. There's the kitchen here a little bit here. So I've just got here, and I already have just got the lady. She's here. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
How is everything?
It's fine.
We have some music there. A bit, come closer to this kind of the side here, so you can not have much of the copyright there. So what's your name?
Emily Gati. My name is Emily Gati.
Your name is Emily Gati. Which form are you?
Form 3.
Form 3. From which kind of the school?
Girls, Oyugyogango girls.
Oyugyogango girls. How much is from here to Oyugyogango?
500.
Going and coming back the same? Or
Yes.
sometimes you can find that the matatus are not working. Which
Yes.
subject do you like most?
Kiswahili.
You like Swahili. So Swahili you'd be communicating in Kenya only. You don't know even English sometimes, and you are speaking. Okay. I want to be having a little bit of the question. Right now, the schools opened 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
2 or 3?
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And why are you still at home?
Because of school fees.
Because of school fee.
Yeah.
I saw your brother here also.
Yeah.
He has gone back to school? So how did he get and you stayed at home? Or the mother, she's here. She's gonna be telling us a bit. So the mom, she's there, and she's now stretching at the door. She's just wondering, is this a hope? I don't know if we're gonna be a little bit how something gonna be coming. So back to you. How much do they need in that school?
22,000.
22,000.
Yes.
So have you tried to pay a small, or they need cash? But you clear the fee.
I pay small.
Did you pay small?
Yes.
When the school opened, did you go to school?
Yes.
Then
Then I come back for fee.
for fee. So how long have you stayed here?
1 week.
1 week now. And even tomorrow is on Monday. No hope of going.
Yeah.
How much do you have right now that you have collected?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So your parents are poor a little bit, and they cannot afford to get you much of the school fee and much more.
Yeah.
So
they cannot afford anything.
They cannot afford anything.
Yeah.
So what about I see much of the trees here. I think I'm gonna be speaking to the mom. Hey, come closer. You're gonna be speaking here a little bit. The mom, she's here looking like a sick person. They are short, by the way. I think they're gonna be rhyming. How are you?
I'm fine.
You are fine. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yes. Are you really okay? I don't think you are okay. You are feeling good, okay?
Yeah.
So you're here. What's your name?
My name is Boke.
Your name is Boke.
Yeah.
So what's really happening? Because the lady, she's at home for one full week. Mbona mtoto ako nyumbani wiki mzima?
Amefukuzwa fee.
Amefukuzwa fee. So na hakuna doa kabisa?
Hakuna.
So what are you doing for a living? She's talking about there's no money. What are you doing for a living? Unafanyanga nini kwa kupata kipato kadogo?
Nauza mandazi.
You are selling mandazi. How much do you make a day? Unafanyanga shingapi?
Nafanyanga shilingi 300.
300. So hauwezi mpatia hata kama ni kidogo aende, lazima wachukue pesa yote full.
Nilifanya nikampea 10 akaenda akafika akarudishwa kwa gate.
So,
Zilikuwa 30.
Zilikuwa 30,000 kumpatia 10,000. She was having a debt of 30,000 and she struggled to get, because how many siblings do you have in high school?
3.
3 of you in high school.
Yeah.
Hey. And hey, guys, this is a way I have ever talking about something which is you can see their conditions, how they are, and you can just entail, oh my god, so you can entail how they are just a bit, the life is hard outside here, and for you to get a bit of right now the economy is very bad, even to get a small thing that can just boost you, it's a bit a problem, and that's why you see so many people are just suffering outside here. And you know, it's the same scenario with Jacinta'S. I came out and talk about even getting a certificate, or talk about a result slip only, not even a certificate. It was a problem until you have to pay all the fee and clear all the fee arrears you're going to be having, so you can just even get a result slip for you to get a school or something else. And you can now imagine right now the government subsidy to the schools and much more. The government is so shaking in Kenya right now, and to get a stable government that will be boosting the education. Right now, the education is a bit scrambled in a way that for you to get a more and good education like in the past regimes, it's going to be so difficult right now. That's why you see the young generation, she's going to be something else. What do you hope to be in your future?
Teacher.
You want to be a teacher. So a high school teacher or a primary teacher? Or a teacher is a teacher is a teacher?
No, high school teacher.
I want to be a high school teacher. Yeah. Are you doing the best in school? So which grade did you get last?
C plane.
C plane, which is a moderate grade. I know. Form
3.
Form 3. And what about your brother? Form
2.
Form 2. And your sister?
Form 3.
Form 3. So you are 2 in Form 3 and 1 in Form 2.
Yeah.
My God, you can now understand why she's just standing in this posture, because she's understanding how life is, and she has passed through it. Guys, to the real life, when we are coming out to solve this kind of the matter, some of the people think about it's a joke outside here. In Africa, people are struggling, and I was part of that, and I know that's why I come with this kind of the video, coming out and talking about if I could be in that kind of the position of having a lot of money to help, I could have already helped each and every kind of the person who is outside here. But due to how the condition also, even me, I'm inside, because I have taken my brother back to the university. It was costing a lot of money, including so many people knew that, oh, my father has died, and who's going to be taking care of this kind of my stepbrother. And that's why my father knew it, that we're going to be making it happen. We're going to strive. Even if we're going to be getting small, we're going to be striving, and God will just make it happen. And I trust, and I know tomorrow is another day. And that's why I trust unto this. Where is your father? He's not available. So right now he's not available. Is he having some work?
No.
He's not having some work.
Yeah.
He's just he can get something small, planting people's maize sometimes, and they can just do. My God! So you can understand, guys. Sometimes this is the life that we are subjected outside here with, and I understand that we're gonna be having a fee, and even me, I can just promote a bit, but I don't have huge. I have 1,000 to promote them, and if they're gonna be getting somebody who's gonna just support them, it will be very fine. As take this one here. That's my contribution, and I know that everything will be so fantastic, because whatever small also I have, I can just support, because not that I could not have other things to solve out or do. And I talk about it's something that we can strive, even if it's small, we can make it happen. And I know that as we're gonna be getting them brighter and getting education, we lose the illiteracy in the village, and losing illiteracy in the community, it will bring an impact to the society, because if she's staying at home up to this kind of the time, it will affect the future. It will affect her in terms of the result. If she was performing better, you understand that one full week people have been learning in school, imagine you are in probability in terms of mathematics, and you have already learned about probability until you reach at a position of calculating probability, and now you have just done the assignments and everything. You are now gonna be getting there. The whole topic, talk about a topic in high school, was 2 to 3 days. And if the school is serious, and if the schools are a bit moderate, talk about a topic can take a week. But now, a week, that topic is gone. Talk about, my friend, it's something which is a bit a headache to their life. And that one gonna be itakusaidia kidogo. Kama tutapata, if guys are gonna be touched a bit with her, so she can just go back to school. I don't, whenever I see this kind of the young ladies, I think about running outside here, and they talk about, okay, there's no hope, there's no life, let me give up. And she's gonna be joining to get much of the early sex, early pregnancies, talking about my background is not stable, and such kind of the postcoms and intercoms that are gonna be failing her. And I don't want this kind of the young ladies to fall into such one, because I know, because if right now she's going to be getting pregnancy, my friend, it will be another scenario. Better to be the way she is and get her striving as she's going to be making it happen. But if she's going to be getting a pregnant, it will be something now terrible than the way she could be this way. So that's why I talk about if you're going to get a little bit of $1 or $2, guys, it's going to be helping us more to solve these ladies' problems. And she can just go back to school as in January. They're going to be planning for themselves. If they're going to be selling some of the trees, I think I'm going to be buying utaniuzia miti. In case in January it becomes bad, I think I can buy some of the trees, or you can sell the trees here to get a little bit of the fee. And also, guys, even right now to buy trees, you are going to somebody and telling the person that, oh, please, can you buy some of the trees? And whenever someone talk about, okay, you have the trees, okay, let's talk about it. So, because somebody knows that you have a problem, that person will come to dismantle you properly, because they know that you have a problem, in a way that they will tell you a price like a throwing tree. You are throwing a prize there that, okay, because you have a problem, solve it. Okay, you want money or you don't want. And that's why you see much of the people can sell even their own assets because of making their own children go back to school and learn and be the light of tomorrow. Because if the mother doesn't have a job, it will become so meticulous tomorrow for them to have a light like a lady. And I know ladies are more perfect, because I've seen much of the families that ladies are more perfect, and whenever they come out and succeed, they ever help their parents more meticulously. For that one, you can just say something if you want to be asking for somebody to help you a bit. Yeah, ask for whoever wants to support you can support you. You don't know how to say, please. Why are you sweating? Or it's your first time? It's your first time. I know it might be a little bit of a problem, because guys, that's why I'm gonna be solving this kind of the matter. Okay, then say please.
Please, may you help me to go back to school
and study. And get, yeah, and make it happen, eh? Yeah, I know you might be. Don't shake. It's okay. It's okay. Everything. Say today is today.
Today is today.
Tomorrow is another day.
Tomorrow is another day.
Thank you very much. Haya mama, asante sana.
Asante.
Kesho ni siku ingine, si ndio?
Asante sana.
Thank you very much. So guys, are gonna be supporting the family and make it happen. So keep it tuned, keep it locked, as I'm gonna getting to this kind of the young lady talk called Jacinta'S is gonna be solving their own matters and solving it more responsibly. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Help us as we're gonna be helping the society to grow. And if we elite the society, we have a brighter future. And if we leave them hanging, we shall have so many children, so many lacking mothers, and so many poor life. But if we solve the issue today, tomorrow we shall be enjoying. But if we don't solve it today, tomorrow we will have to solve it with either maybe shaking blood or something else. But this is the way for us to go and solve much of the problems. Keep it tuned, as I'm going to be back to you in a short while. And this is the way forward. Again to this kind of the regime again, and I'm gonna be finishing it up, and I promise you they're gonna be coming back to check on Jacinta a little bit here, and much more update. I'm gonna be coming out at this kind of an Esquire one-on-one live, and I'm gonna be holding this kind of the point to talk about. We're gonna be a little bit discussing 2-3 things that we're gonna be getting and understanding and knowing at the same time, so you can just handle this kind of the matters once and for all. A little bit here today. I think Jacinta told me that we're going to be now handling the camera on her own a little bit, because we're going to be talking and hold the camera. Yeah, say something there. They wanna say something. They want to say something.
Okay, just appreciate for the support. May God bless you all for your support.
For their support, exactly. Hold the camera now. Okay, then introduce our mom here a little bit here. She's gonna be talking something. At least she's laughing right now, and at least she's now pretty a little bit. Hey, the braiding here. Which kind of the style is this one here?
This Obama's.
It is called Obama. Hey, more meticulous here. Hey, now she's looking stunning and characteristically very nice. This kind of the other person. She's now beautiful. Beautiful. Even if our moms they have seen it, she's very beautiful. You appreciate the beautifulness? Yeah, grant it my everything so fantastic. So I'm gonna be solving this kind of the matter from her one-on-one, and we said about tomorrow is tomorrow, and tomorrow is another day, which is you're gonna be getting your own certificates back from school, and at this kind of the time we're gonna be now understanding where she's gonna be getting, whereby we have already decided that a little bit we don't have to get much of the postcoms and intercoms that are gonna be coming in and east and west here, and she's gonna be getting her certificate, and we're gonna be tomorrow we're gonna be going to check much of the school, which is a TTC, which you're going to be joining, and see if you can just get and capture this kind of the moment of the portal, or we can just get admission from that kind of the school. And also we have our mom, she's here again, and she's going to be saying something here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because you can see now the girl is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And even you can see the whole house.
Yeah, the whole house
how
is
beautiful
here.
it is.
Yeah, how beautiful they are.
I'm glad.
You are
May
glad.
God bless.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, there are people who are just disturbing here. Yes, hello. Hello. Haya, nampigia. Okay, so a little bit here, I'm gonna be talking about the whole family is here and gathered very meticulously. Hey, we look so big now today. Yeah, we look healthy, and we look big at this kind of the camera here. Yeah. So it's a little bit of now the whole family is here, and I'm gonna be getting the humanity. I'm gonna be introducing her. She's a little bit today. She's gonna be arriving, and we're gonna be getting to her to understand. Hello. Mbuyore. Mambo iko chonjo?
Iko chonjo.
Sasa iko ikikuigo.
Nashukuru sana, Mungu awabariki.
Wote.
Naona ni vizuri sana, acha Mungu awatendee mema.
Alhamdulillah. And everything so fun. She's talking about everything so nice, and God bless you abundantly for whoever raised the hand and talked about let's change their life. And right now she's smiling. The last time you can just now quote it. You can quote it from the last time how I went and I found her into the house, and right today how she is even dressing a little bit. She's now looking very good and stunning and fantastic, and you can quote it fantabulous from that kind of the moment. Like I say that, thank you very much for everyone there. So already we have another lady. She's here. Hi. How are you? You look fresh. So what's your name? Pasi. How are you, Pasi? Everything is nice. She's the one who was in grade 8. She's the sister too. She's a sister. Fantastic, but she looks a little bit, the genes here were interfered a bit. There's no problem. She's the one who is now reflecting the mother. I think the father is there. Fantastic. So if you need the father, you can see from the other end, short and precise. And she's a bit taller, and I think she can go here twice already. No problem. So back to you. How is the studies? Nice.
Talk.
How is your studies? Masomo iko aje? Masomo iko poa. Sasa unajisikia aje? Hii ni maisha ingine tofauti, si ndio? Kidogo. Ilikuwa aje? Ilikuwa mbaya. lakini ni kujikaza. She's saying that the last life that they are not even imagining that it's a change that has changed, but that is nature. And we're going to be getting back to our mom. She's here and she has said that everything is so fantastic, and we're going to be granting them. So for her, she was in a grade 8, and we're going to be changing her school, whereby we're going to be getting them back to a very near school, which is a primary school, and it's just a day school, which is 5 minutes from where they are just renting, and to that kind of the school. It will take her approximately, when she's just walking a normal strides, 5 minutes. And if she's going to be running, it's going to be 2.5. You understand, in terms of running a little bit, the locomotion is changing there. And from there, tomorrow we're going to be holding her own stuff, talking about we're going to be getting to the school she's learning, which is called the school Nyamusense Primary School, and they're going to be changing her from there, whereby I'm going to be getting there. It's called how can I call it? It's like a transfer from that kind of the school, and you understand they have a special code called the UPI number from the government, and for you to get to another school, you should have that kind of the UPI number. So it has to be transferred from the school she is to the new school that are going to be orienting her to. Already the school she's going to be getting, which is the very coefficient in a way that if you don't put the matters in a particular moment, she cannot get a chance if you don't book in advance, whereby I said about the person who is the head of that kind of the school is my brother, and I'm gonna be holding that one, and he said that she's gonna be getting to that kind of the school, which is very fantabulous there. And back now to her a little bit there. Tomorrow gonna be having a very big journey again for her to look for a better school for her to learn, and we have to see minimum of her outside here. So as that kind of the school gonna be a bit, how is the school? Because you know it very much. It's a TTI.
It is Migori TTC.
Migori TTC, exactly. So they wear uniform?
Yeah. They wear uniforms.
They wear uniform.
She's still a student.
She's still a student.
Yeah.
And they are protected with the school and also the law. So they are prepared to make sure that they're gonna be having that decency of if she's gonna be a teacher, like a primary teacher, a secondary teacher, she's gonna be behaving normally and understanding on how to handle much of the 2-3 things about that one. Yes. So to that kind of the way, is it proper or something gonna be a little bit there?
It is now a proper way.
It's now a proper way.
Yeah.
So right now they are now shining, guys. It's a whole family very shining here, and I think about we are just making a move, and a move we are just making it we are progressing more meticulous, and we are getting to somewhere necessary. We have another mom here. I think she's a relative. Yeah. Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
She has been part of the construction of my home. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, they know her a little bit here. She was one of the most top hand woman in my construction. And there's a day I talked about, you can never know, tomorrow is tomorrow and another day gonna be coming. How is life right now? Very fine. I think now she's looking at the young generation, the boys that are playing here from football, and she's thinking about how everything gonna be coming. So right now you had very many problems about the fee. Right now you have solved it?
No,
not yet.
Well, you can see how people.
Yeah,
They did not go to school almost a week.
Almost a week.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks right now.
Yeah.
They're not in school.
Yeah.
Guys, to the real fact, what I can tell you is, even when she came to my construction, I can remember, she told me that, hey, please, Kintu, give me a work, and I want to buy some rim papers. Yeah. I have some boys at home. I met with one boy today, the bigger boy, and he was going towards my home.
The boy is still in
even there's another boy.
and she's in Form 4.
Hey, come. Well, I don't run. Pilot, come. So at that kind of the moment, I can just remember the moment that she came to look for the opportunity, and I offered her much of the job, so as they can just make sure that they're gonna be getting something small, and the children should just go back to school. Yeah. So the second boy who is now in high school is not around.
He's here.
The second boy is still here.
has been changed
You can call him.
the school fees for almost a month.
Call him.
Sitting in home.
Yeah, call him. I know the second brother who is a bit serious, more serious in education. And there's a day they came to me and talked about, oh, Gintu, please give us a little job, even if I gave them a job to take some of them around so they can just go and dump it to the road. And you can understand when the road was so muddy, and there were the boys who just got that kind of the job before they went back to school. Let her call him so they can just make sure everything's so fantastic.
Yeah.
Back to you again as we are waiting for our mom to arrive here. So we are back to you. So are you possessed with this kind of the movement we are doing? How do you see is the movement? Is it too fast, we slow, or a bit we go slow and
No, it's okay.
it's okay? We go with that pace, eh? So that speed, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
things change in a speed.
Yeah, in a way that
Life will be good in that speed.
exactly.
Yeah.
So how many years do they take in that TTC?
4 years.
It's 4 years.
Yeah.
4
She's
years. It's
going
like university.
for education. 4
Yeah.
years.
The first year, the second year now you go for attachment.
Yeah.
The second year.
Yeah.
I was taught with this kind of we were calling them teachers college.
Yeah.
We are calling them teachers. Even we were
Glory
in
teachers
every after now they come to teach like a month in the
Yeah,
training.
yeah.
Then we do some. Now you will be eating pupils money. Yeah, I remember we were contributing 20 shillings in the last Friday. They were making a party.
Every kid.
Yeah, they were making a party, and I ever contributed, and I was ever getting some food. I was making a lot of stuff. There's a point that we reached, and some teachers were hiding some food, and I got some food there, and I just ran with that food. My friend, the next day on Monday, we never slept in that school. We never learned. My friend, yeah, no problem. I can just remember. So there's Yuko.
Ametumwa na kuokonya Buhanza.
Ametumwa na kuokonya Bwanze. Okay, maybe the day was not for you. Maybe the day was not for that. So we have another boy is coming here. You're gonna be now getting some English. You're gonna be dropping some English meticulously here. So at this kind of the moment here, so you are better for that one, and you're gonna be making it happen. And I'm very happy because right now I can now see some smiling faces, not like the first day, not like the second day. Now I think as far as we're gonna be moving now and again, we're gonna be having more meticulous smiling faces here, and they wanna be so fantastic here. We have the boys here. Come to this side here, so I can just get a small interview with you and tell me how is your life and why are you playing with the kids ball? What's the problem, man? Huh? What's the problem? Why are you not in school?
Because she's not in school.
Huh? Why are you not in school then? Money. Which school do you learn? Shule gani? Komosoko. Komosoko Secondary School. And how much are you having as a debt? That's making you not to go to school.
The whole year, the balance is too
How
big.
much?
How
Shingapi?
many balance is school? Now
25,000. That's the money that you have not paid,
yeah,
so as you can just be accepted in that school.
yeah.
So you have they have I think 4 brothers, 3 or 4.
They are 5.
Yeah, how many? No,
They're
who are in
5.
high school?
4. There are 3.
3 in high school, eh?
3 in
Yeah, I know them. They are of the same size.
Yeah.
And I remember him. He was one day given some of the jobs to do somewhere else here at the party time, and they were paid per month. I know it, and it is not a joke that they were just employed as they were minors, but they were employed to do the job so they can just get money and go back to school. I remember during the villa time, they were in the party 2023. They were in the party and they were enrolled there for some of the job to do in terms of the catering and accommodation team, and they were just paid per month. And I can just remember they were even breaking much of the thermoses there, some flask there. They were told that you have to contribute and pay. And I know how the life is, and I know most of the young people here. I know them here in the ground, and I can participatively talk about I've ever seen them in each and every kind of the responsibilities they're going to be doing, and that that kind of the fact, I say that I appreciate much of the moment, and we're going to be back to you in a short while after finishing everything, and we're going to be updating you what's going to be coming next, because we are making an achievement and we are making a different of tomorrow. Yeah. I met this boy.
Staying home.
From 4. You're going to be telling us a little bit of the story. Yeah, going to be telling me a little bit of the story. Come to this side here. Come to their side. I met with you.
Yeah.
And you told me that, hey, how are you, man? And we greeted each other. Where were you heading to?
I was going to my grandmother.
Mother. Oh, you're going to the grandmother. Yeah. What's your name, man?
Lucas.
Lucas. Yeah. Which form are you?
4.
Form 4. Yeah. Which school? Nyamaraga. Yeah. So this is the second week you are at home, because the schools opened 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And what has happened? Why are you not in school?
Because of school fees.
Because of the school fee. How much are you having as a debt?
52.
52,000.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Yeah. Guys, if you hear about 50,000, that is a lot of money. You have to sell 2 big cows for you to pay for it. Do you have cows?
No.
Goats?
No. They don't have benefit.
Guys, you can now imagine the person who is taking care of them. She's here. Even whenever she cannot even stand. Sometimes she feels like the legs are dead. because when it's not a joke. Whenever you see all your pupils, all your children are at home, and others are just a little bit learning. So it's something which is giving us a bit a problem each and every kind of time. Whenever you wake up, the first thing you see, it's your son getting out and talking about, are we going to Shamba? Because they know there's nothing. Because even getting, I don't know if this is how they are staying at home. What about where are they staying, and is there any meal?
They don't have even bed. These people are sleeping. The way you see them, they are sleeping down.
Sleeping down.
Down, like Lucas here.
Is it a fact?
Yeah.
It is true.
It is true.
Yeah. They don't have blankets. Kweli nakwambia.
Jesus.
Guys,
I tell you that if we can have a chit chat of getting this kind of the young generation, how and what they are passing through outside here, you can just wonder, is this a real nation that we are? And there's nowhere you can go, because as we take a small scenario of talk about Jacinta, we asked the first day, I remember I asked her, has she ever tried to go to the area MCA to ask about, I have a fee balance, can you please give me even a result slip? As she's going to be looking for an opportunity forward. She said that she has tried her best, because everybody's crying, including the area MCA is crying too. Because even the area MCA took me to his own village to support his people there. It means that even him is talking about, I cannot manage every kind of their circumstances, how they develop, which is making even if you are a single mother, my friend, you have a bigger problem here. And to the real fact, I can just say is there's a very difficult life outside here. It may be we have not covered, we are covering less, but if we venture into every village and bring them, all of them out, you can just wonder that there are people who are suffering more than you expect. We are just getting simple and very short, rare cases outside here, which we can just cover it up if you are gut in terms of that one. But if you go and ask, like this kind of the boys, today is on Sunday, they could be in school, talk about they are in boarding schools. And tomorrow is on Monday, I will get them outside here. Tomorrow but one, they will be here. And you'll just wonder, how is the parent feeling? He is a Form 4. He want to do his own, talk about a national examination, which is the KCSE. In a way that kind of the exam will be the final exam to determine his own future.
Yeah.
Because if you fail, You will be called a failure outside here. Not that you have failed terribly, but we are not talking about you should stay at home and fail. Not that that is the end. Some of the people will talk about, oh, you know, this is not an end, but it's the end. That is it, because you are not an ally to the... Right now, people are competing with PhDs. People are competing in terms of what do you know? Which kind of an experiment can you do? Which kind of a new technique can you do in a way that you can bring an adventure? You can bring inventories. But now if all of us, we sit the way we are seated here, every day we are cherishing ourselves here, nobody is learned, what are we going to be doing in this kind of the village? We will be the village fox and the village fools at the same time. But if we equip ourselves and talk about, let's get a little bit of the knowledge, and you understand that sometimes it's gauged in a way that Form 1, a Form 2, a Form 3, and a Form 4. If they drop out of school, each and every kind of the section, it has an impact. In a way that what a Form 4 can do with a dropout is not like what a Form 1 can do with a dropout. That is it. But we are not emphasizing that people should not learn. But also sometimes, I can just urge our parents here, you as you are here. Sometimes if you see some of the things are a problem and you know that you cannot afford some of the issues here, what you have to do is talk to your son or a daughter. Ask them, because I've seen so many people talking about me, mom or dad, I don't want to go to this kind of, I will be wasting money. Please, whenever you are finishing the class 8, if you see that this person has a capability of doing a course, they can get direct to the course.
Like
because, yeah, if you know that you cannot make it perfect and you are wasting money, like she is struggling to look for the fee, you are in Form 2, you cannot pass well, you cannot do anything in school. You better get it out and talk about, please, me, I'm wasting money, because if he's just getting 52,000 as a rare, and that is a Form 4, it means that he has a school fee from Form 1, which is in terms of this kind of the local schools, which are just extra county schools here. And I've seen such kind of the impact from the surrounding. The person who I always use in terms of the construction, he has ever done me so many constructions, is a gypsum person. He has all the carpenter, everything. The person who I'm using in Jacinta'S construction there, he has done meticulous. He refused that, hey, never go to Form 1. Let me not go there and waste money. Take me to a college, or take me to a polytechnic, take me to a TVET institution and learn skills and get some of the skills and make sure that I'm going to be using them. Right now is the top engineer outside here. I'm telling you that as a fact. So unajua huyu kijana wa Gintu. Sini engineer. Sanafanya engineering. He can even give you a quotation. He can get a BQ and write a BQ. He can do very meticulous, but he's a class 8. And that's why I'm talking about you can identify your students' skills and understand that this person can do it better. Even some parents, they can know this person cannot make it, but they ever strive to talk about let him finish Form 4 so they cannot laugh. Better people to laugh than to waste money, which you could have used it in another area if it's just getting some of the skills. Identify the skills. That's why we have the parents who are very close to this kind of the student. They know whenever they are playing at home, he's a good footballer. Right now, football doesn't have anything to offer to the society here in Kenya, because you understand that football is nothing. And you will be crying east, west, and south because we see it, what is happening. Right now is skills, like construction skills. They talk about carpentry, talk about masons, because everybody is constructing a house daily. And that is the fact that I can come out with. And to the real emphasis, I'm pleading with you, men. And I know you have still some days to come, so you can just finish your school. But I know, that's why I say that today is today, but tomorrow is another day. You can never know. 52,000 is a very bulk. And is at home, and nothing you cannot go to school, because I've interviewed one of the ladies back here in this kind of the video, and you have seen her cry. 2 weeks she's still at home, and they need cash money so she can get back to school. My friends, there's a very tremendous occasions happening outside here, which is, if we are not keen about it, we're gonna be losing the generation we have. Because right now, if he's gonna be at home and he goes back to school, 2 weeks, where are they? They have covered a lot in the syllabus, and already doesn't have anything to do with that kind of the syllabus. They have gone like a Form 4. I understand, man. You are doing history. Have you learned about the First World War, Second World War? You have already learned about it. Biology, have you covered in terms of genetics?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? It will be a problem to answer because already maybe they have covered it. Maybe he had a hint. And you know about the teachers nowadays. Whenever you have introduced a new topic, that's the day you talk about if you know you have a fee balance. Out. That is it. And you understand here, even you will be caned with a basa. Not even the teacher who is responsible for the finance. A basa is capable of chasing you like a safari rally. And that is it. Because I was once upon, and I know that one, because even me, I was running skelter here and there. Sometimes that's the life, I know. And that's what I can just talk about. If we're going to be having some of the better solution for us to do, we can just do it. And we know that everything is possible. And I know whenever God has said that this will happen this way, it will happen that way. At this kind of the moment, I say, you're going to be saying something? As the closing remarks?
Just appreciate.
Appreciation. Only appreciating. Yeah. Talk about you'll do the best. You'll do the best. You'll never fail us. Oh, fail us. You never fail us. Exactly. The mom, you have something to add?
I will not say thanks.
Thank you.
Because I have seen with my eyes. Let God bless.
God is capable of doing something. Yeah. God is not wearing a short. Yeah. That is it. Now unasema hi. We have not yet settled with you. Tomorrow we're gonna be with you one-on-one, and you'll now be one-on-one live, getting your own 2-3 things and ironing them out, and you'll be happy. Never ever lose hope, because you don't know about tomorrow. Only God knows, and that's why there's a time I asked, was you that do you know the person who was suffering and he was told to mock God? Were you the one? And yeah, he had suffered, but at long last he said that no, let me go with maybe God is in the temptations, and that is it. So these are called just we can call them the learning lessons or the meanders of the river. That is it. Mama, asante sana. Thank you for you being there. Asante sana. You have something to say? Pour your English. Pour your English.
Thank you. Thank you. I want him to help me.
You want me to help you? Exactly. Get something here and get your boys to school. School fees only. Other things will be. Just pray. Tell God that tomorrow will be another day.
Bed.
Some of the issues. I know there are much of the issues, but we solve the most one, which is the school fee. I know there are other. I understood if there's a problem with the school fee and also eating gonna be a problem. I know now when we go inside, it will be now other scenarios. Even you can talk about, hey, Ginto, you could have left the fee first. But I know. Let's start with what is just exactly. I have another brother there. Hi, man. How are you? Called Kegunya. Kegunya, hi. Uko fiti? Yeah, I remember him. I was once employed with him. You can just imagine. I was employed. Even these boys, we were employed together. But life changes sometimes. Yeah, that's what I'm ever telling about. We were employed together. Yeah, we were employed together. Easy, I can tell you. Even Kegunya. Kegunya was the one who was dealing with the toilets where I was. Yeah, the fact. Kegunya was the one of the sanitation program. And Kegunya was the one who was talking about, no, I want this one to be done this way, and he knows the proper timing. And that's why I'm telling you, life changes. Nobody could just tell about, also I could be this way I am, because it's how you strive yourself and you make yourself. And God also, whenever he points that you can make it. Maybe if Kegunya could be me, maybe he could not be in this kind of the position and talk about, hey, tell me your problems. He could not be. Maybe that's why God talked about, okay, let's go and follow this kind of the pathway. And today I can host you and tell you that give me your problems, man. Yeah, there's no problem. We will sort it out. I know what's the problem. We will sort it out. I know, no problem. So this kind of the fact, I want to be saying that thank you very much. Everyone has been tuned and locked in and listen to this kind of our stories in the village, because we're going to be having more and more, because we need help, and we will be begging for the help if it comes to the society and helping our people to grow and make it happen. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Coming to you in a short while after this one, because more of them are coming. Let's support whom you see that you can just support. If you see that you're going to be supporting, she's here. She's called Pascal.
Pascal.
Percy. She's called Percy. We have Jacinta. We have Pilot.
Pilot.
You could be learning for that one, man, in the small institutions here.
Yeah.
We have Lucas. Lucas is here. And also we have Kegunya the other side. If you're going to be supporting, we can support them. Whoever you feel that you can just support and make it happen. We have a Form 4. We have a Form 2. We have talk about a mono in terms of the college. We have a class 8. And also we have the parents. We are here. And the guardians. And we're going to be making it happen as far as everything going to be in touch. And I appreciate much of you interested and watching and talking about Ogintu. Let's have a change. And this, if you have a single step, and that's why I say that if you're constructing a house and you put one brick, that's a movement and that's a change. Keep it tuned. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. And this is the end of our stories.
Thank you.